What's going on, guys? Raiderpint here, back for the video. Today we are back on One Shot MC with another cannon here. Now this cannon is very interesting because you can use it for many different reasons, and all those reasons are absolutely perfect. Now, what this cannon is an anti-auto bypasser. What I mean by that is any server that has anti-auto, where you can't use an auto on the server, this bypasses that rule. So pretty much you can use this on the server. It's an auto. So yeah, but yeah, so pretty much it won't be detected by the anti-auto unless the anti-auto works in a different way than most anti-autos work, which is by not letting pistons push sand, or not by not letting pistons push sand more than 3 blocks or something like that. But yeah, so this is completely bypassing that rule, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So pretty much what's happening here and what I'm doing is I have 4 sand comps here using dual sand comp. So pretty much 2 in working as 1, and it's dropping this sand right here, 6 sand or 5 sand actually, and it's pretty much doing that the entire way. So 5 sand divided by 255 math. I'm not gonna do that right now. Then that times 4 is pretty much how many shots you're gonna get out of this cannon, which it is a decent amount, by the way. I know that for a fact, it's a decent amount. But yeah, this is a 200 stacker. So let me fly up here. It's about 7 seconds, I want to say. Somewhere around there, 7 to 8 seconds. So it's not that fast, but it's decent fast. It's not like super slow either. Pretty much like a normal auto. But yeah, it has a decent amount, a decent scatter too, which is pretty cool. You guys will be able to see that too. It's a decent scatter at least for an auto without wasting TNT, which is always good. It's always good. Okay. But yeah, so let's get right into it. We obviously have this little thing here to stop and start it, just like so, and alt loading the chunks, and we'll fire. So pretty much you'll be able to see this first one right there. It's really laggy. What I'm actually going to do here real quick is show off the new feature, is / toggle TNT. So now I'm pretty much not going to lag unless it's the explosion particles. Pretty much it. Oh, I think okay, now it's gone. So it's gonna probably lag a little bit, but yeah, it's a pretty cool feature because you can't actually see the TNT, and it really reduces your lag quite a bit. So it's pretty cool. Hope you guys should really use it. It really helps your FPS quite a bit. Only thing that's lagging right now is the particles, which I can turn off manually in my Optifine settings. So yeah, you guys can see here it's working perfectly fine with absolutely no problems. Awesome. So like I said, yeah, it's about 7 to 8 seconds, somewhere around there. It's not the fastest, but it's decent. It's decent, you know, not too bad. So yeah, we're going through these walls like absolutely nothing, and you know, about a 15 to 20 blocks scattered. Just, you know, it's good. It's not wasting TNT. You know, that's what makes it good. No waste of TNT. It's fantastic, isn't it? But yeah, so we're going through walls, and I'm not on the donator service, so I don't have, like, you know, maximum amount of autoing. Yeah, let's turn that off now. As you can see, I'm getting virtually no lag from this TNT plugin that he added in for the anti-FPS lag, which is absolutely awesome. Okay, so I turned it off now, and the next shot should land. Let me just see this here. Should land on this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what's going on in this cannon. So I'm going to get a little opening here. I'm going to slow my speed down a bit because I'm going so fast. You know, got to chill out. Okay, I'm going to fire. Just like this. Yeah, this here, it's pretty much just like a normal cannon, like a normal, and whatever sand comp is over here next. I don't know which one. Oh no, it only does it once, that's right. Oh, never mind. It was this one. But yeah, it went like that. So it's going back and forth between the two. It's kind of working as I have with the 1 second auto, with the T flip-flop here. But I also have the T flip-flop and then the, what's it called? The fast pulse, and then obviously we need to have the fast pulse so it's not an infinite signal. But then I have that extending out to a button's length, so you know how you press a button, this is extending out to that point. Because it's not an auto, the pistons with an auto don't need to be pushed out for like frickin' 5 seconds. To push out the sand needs to open for like maybe a half second. But since I need the full length of a button here, I have it just extended out. You guys can just use this. It's just simply fast pulse and 4 full, and then 1 on a 1-on-1, and and then just have this redstone going between all these blocks, and you should be just okay. So yeah, I have that on the same other side. You guys can see here, that one's up, so they're working equal and opposite pairs, which is exactly how I want it to work. But yeah, going to the other part of this is we have the two sand comps working like this. We have one sand comp here and one sand comp up here. This is the farthest back it can go. So it's like that. And then when we're firing the ones up here, we have this TNT dropping down from on top. I should probably add another one right there. TNT dropping down from on top down to here, and it's just working the same way. You guys can just see that. So it'll get fired into this block, and this will get fired into that block. You get the point. And it works completely fine. And just have the reverse TNT right there, which it's a decent amount, not gonna lie, it's a decent amount. But then we have the realignment TNT here, which you guys should know. I need every sign to be realigned because you guys can see they're coming in from two different sides. The realignment is gonna be a bit off, so I just needed to fix that realignment, and it was pretty easy to add on. All I did was just change it to be one tick before the actual thing goes off, so it worked perfectly fine. Going to the top of the cannon. But actually, before I do that, pretty much what this is I'm literally using my 22 long sand comp, and the reason why I'm doing that is I want to have this amount of sand dropping as low as possible so I can get as many shots in. So this cannon is pretty much just my my 22 long sand comp. That's literally all it is. It's just my 22 long sand comp, and then obviously it's just dropping 5. This is somewhat of a capacitor. It's a pulse extender. Pretty much how this works. So I'll show you guys this right now. It's pretty much, we have this going into one signal, and then what will happen is it'll just extend it. You know, it's a bit longer than it normally would be rather than just having like this, you know. Maybe you guys can see that, maybe not. Yeah. I mean, you can always extend it even more than that and go like this. You could do even more than that, to be honest, and it'll go much longer. If you guys kind of get the point of how that works, just a pulse extender, just kind of extends the pulse for it. You could do it, it's pretty much how this is working. This is a pulse extender too, so this is going the length of a button. So yeah, that's kind of how that's working. But yeah, this is literally just a 22 long sand comp. That's all it is. Pretty basic stuff. Okay, going to the top cannon here, we have the pretty much a regular 200 stacker without the sand comp. It's obviously fitting in a pretty small area, which is how I like it. Pretty small area. It's not like too extreme. It's not big. It's just normal size, I guess. We have this up here. Obviously, this is just to keep all the TNT in. But yeah, it's pretty basic. You know, nothing too complex about it. Sand comes up here. You know, slab bus is right there. Same thing. Blah blah blah. You know, pretty basic stuff. But this, I'm pretty proud of this. Okay. This is the scatter, okay? That one goes off, and that one goes off, and that one goes off. It works out perfectly to become this amazing scatter for the frickin' 16T that's actually being triggered. The way to do this is you need to have the perfect amount of TNT, okay? If I turned this off, I would not get this outcome. It's super weird. I don't know how it works. Like, if I don't have this TNT, then it doesn't do that. So you need to have, like, the perfect amount of TNT to actually do it. Again, I don't know how it works, but maybe you guys do. Maybe you guys can share it or something. I don't know. Tell me how it works, but that'd be awesome. It helps save a lot of TNT too, because obviously, you know, it's just, you know, it's saving TNT pretty much. But yeah, I mean, rather than that, this is just a normal cannon. We have plenty of one-shot sand here. It's like, I don't know, around 300 one-shot sand. You should be pretty much fine. But rather than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's almost like a basic auto, just looks really overcomplicated, even though it's really not too overcomplicated. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing some factions soon, and I also will be releasing this cannon at 30 likes. But yeah, I'm doing a faction series soon on the server getrect.net, one of the OG servers I played on, where I started to learn a lot of my cannoning, or not cannoning, base work stuff, and I do good bases and all that fancy stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am Raiderpint, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.